And this leads to the last interesting thing, and I'll open it up for questions. People vote with their feet. You have bad policies, people act. And more than just folks like me who, I used to be an aerospace executive, I was in the legislature. I had the opportunity to do my due diligence for my family as far as whether moving to Texas by being able to research this book. And once I had it researched, I thought, Texas looks like a pretty good place. I used to talk about Texas all the time on the floor of the State Assembly. I guess I'm going to move there now. And other people with less complete information have done the same thing. In fact, according to the U.S. Census, in the decade of the 2000s, 2 million more Americans, a net of 2 million people, left California than moved in. So 2 million people. So that's probably, maybe 7 million people moved out and 5 million moved in, right? The number one state of destination for Californians fleeing the public policy devastation that is their state is Texas, not a nearby state like Nevada or Arizona or Washington or Oregon. It's Texas. That's the number one destination state for Californians that are throwing in the towel and leaving the state. What's interesting, if you look at these migration patterns, what you see is that California is getting people. They're getting people from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and to a certain degree, Illinois. What's common about those 4 states? Well, all 4 of them are basket cases from the standpoint of government. All 4 of them actually have taxes that are higher than does California in a worse regulatory climate. And as a result, California does get millionaires from other states. It's just states where the tax situation is worse. But then California gives up people to every other state, because every other place other than those 4 states is a better deal than California. And so that's the practical consequence of getting public policy right or wrong. And it isn't just the millionaires. Millionaires, as I said before, they have lawyers and tax attorneys, and they can arrange their finances such they have the extra money, they can live on the beach in Malibu. It's the small entrepreneurs, it's the mom and pop business owners, it's the working poor. Those are the individuals that most suffer and are most leaving the state of California. And I think another big difference between liberals and conservatives is that conservatives, generally speaking, view people as a resource, because people are a resource. That's where you get inventions from. That's where you get work from. Property has no value until people start to work it. And I think that the policies here in Texas really help foster a higher value or greater value from people. And I think that's why Texas's future is bright, and California is I think, going to continue to be on a downward trajectory.